What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to it. I'm Rihanna, and today, instead of doing a music video or a cover of some sort, I'm going to be doing a Q&A to have this little one-on-one conversation so you get to know me just a little bit better. I asked some people through my Instagram and TikTok and other social media accounts some questions that they want to know the answer to about me, so we're gonna hop right on into it. The first question I got was, how old are you? And I am a dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Another question I got was, where are you from? And I am from the Mitten State. I am a good old Michigander and I love it here. Another question I got from one of my followers was, what are you majoring in, or what would you like to major in? And at the moment, I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of going with the flow and loving life at the moment. So once it hits me, I'll let you guys know. Along with that, somebody asked me, what do you plan to do after graduation? And again, not entirely sure on what I would like to major in. I am gonna go to college, that is my plan, but I would love to do something with music, and we're gonna also see where that takes me. So, on to the next. Another school-related question, what is your least favorite and favorite subject in school? My favorite subject by far is English. I love to write, and my least favorite by far is math. Nothing against anybody who loves math. I am just not that kind of gal. The last school-related question is, what is your dream college? And I would have to say it's UK. I love University of Kentucky, and that is where my family's from, so go Big Blue. Moving into the musical questions, somebody asked, how did you learn to play guitar? I actually picked it up myself and decided that I wanted to play. I am a huge Richie Sambora fan, and if you don't know, he is the lead guitar player in Bon Jovi, and I watched him play guitar through MTV, and I listened to him play through my vinyls. I'm a huge vinyl collector, and I decided that I just wanted to play, and I picked it up and I played until my fingers bled and were cut open, and I just wanted to play forever and ever and ever. So that's how I picked it up. The next question I received was, how many instruments do you play? And I play the drums, the guitar, the piano, and the ukulele, and I taught myself 3 out of 4 of those instruments. And for those of you intrigued, I do play a mean harmonica myself, so in case you guys want to see that. A couple of you guys wanted to know what my favorite genre of music is, and I don't really have a favorite genre per se. I like to listen to a little bit of everything, and I like to play a little bit of everything, but I would say my top 2, I'm a country music lover, and I'm an 80s music lover all the way around, from rock to metal to pop. Anything and everything 80s, I love it, and that is totally me. A few of you guys asked about my favorite artist, and I don't have a favorite artist, but a couple of my top artists would be Prince, Bon Jovi, Luke Bryan, George Strait, Motley Crue, and anybody that kind of falls in there. A bunch of you guys are wondering what is my biggest inspiration, or who is my biggest inspiration, and I like to take a little bit from everybody. For fashion, it was Prince. It was his stage presence and how he just held himself up on stage. For guitar, as I mentioned, it was Richie Sambora and CC DeVille Poison with John Cougar Mellencamp as well. For piano, it was Elton John. Singing, I just love to hear so many different voices. I listen, again, as I mentioned before, so many different genres of music, and I love to see what people get to do with their voice, and I'm definitely inspired by so many people. Somebody was wondering what kind of guitar I play. I play a Fender. I am a Fender girl. I own 3. I have a Fender Strat, I have a Fender Malibu, which is an acoustic electric, and I have a normal Fender acoustic. The next question I got was, would you ever join a band? And I can honestly say that I have thought about it, and I think that would be so much fun with the right group of people playing the right kind of music. And maybe somewhere down the road that could happen, but for right now I'm just keeping my own self company. One of my followers asked, would you ever do American Idol? I have thought about it, but the opportunity hasn't necessarily rolled around yet. But if it does, I will keep you guys updated on that, and I might just give it a go. I absolutely love this question that I was asked, and it's, what made you fall in love with music? And I don't have a straightforward answer to that, because I've always had a really strong connection with music in general, whether it was singing or playing when I was younger, and I can honestly say there's nothing else in the world that I'd want to do for the rest of my life except play music and make people feel the way I do about it, and just hopefully make the world a better place by playing. Moving out of the music related questions, somebody asked, where do you get those cute outfits? And first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, I shop everywhere, but my favorite thing to do is thrift. I'm a huge thrifter, so I actually get a lot of my outfits from the thrift store and I either upcycle them, turn them into something of my own, or keep them the same because that's definitely my style. As I mentioned before, I'm a huge lover of the 80s, so I try and base some of my fashion pieces off of that. So along with that question, I will show my OOTD, and so this is my thrifted top, I believe, and it's a little off the shoulder. These jeans were also thrifted, and they're Calvin Klein. I got them for $10 at the thrift store. And I also have these snakeskin boots on, which I got from Target. So going along with that, where is my favorite place to shop? As I mentioned, I'm a huge thrifter, so a lot of my clothes are from the thrift store, but I also love Target and Urban, and I like to find cute little shops online to order clothes from. Somebody wanted to know what my favorite color is, and I actually have 3. I love red, black, and yellow. How tall am I? I am an astounding 5'5" and a half. 2 questions I received that are closely related. Are you a sports fan and do you play any sports? I am a huge sports fan. I love football and I play basketball and I cheer. And for anybody who wants to disagree, I do believe cheer is a sport. Somebody asked, is there a specific place I want to live when I'm older? And I can honestly say that there's not, except I do love it where I'm at right now. Somebody asked, what do you think your biggest accomplishment is? And I definitely think it was starting this YouTube channel and finally branching off and sharing my voice and passion and playing with all of you. And especially that I shared an original song with you guys that I hold very close to my heart was huge. And for a lot of people that might not be as big, but definitely for me, building my confidence was my biggest accomplishment. Somebody asked, do you have any tips or advice for a new YouTuber? Keep going, keep trying, keep pushing through everything. I know it can get really frustrating sometimes when you can't get a video down or you can't think of ideas or you lose followers and you can't gain followers. Just keep going with it and try your hardest. I would consider myself a new YouTuber still. I'm still getting used to doing everything and knowing what to do, but definitely keep going and don't give it up. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. Share it with your people, and I will be sure to link my Instagram and TikTok down below. I usually don't ramble on in front of the camera for this long. I do sing and play instruments, contrary to popular belief. If you want to see those, they're also on my channel. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.